Hello everybody and welcome back to another blind commentary of Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 3 Episode 17. And this is the last episode before the actual final episode. This is the second to last video. Like the last four episodes will be done in one video. It's so nostalgic. It's been quite a long journey and it's been so wonderful to have been on this journey with you. However, the ride never ends. Next up will be the Last Airbender movie. Yeah, official declaration done like this. So without further ado, let's get on with the actual episode. The Ember Island Players. Players! Oh! This will probably have to do with the Bai Chong and the White Lotus style that Sokka got. At least that's what I suspect.
Then everything changed when the Fire Nation.
It'll be cool if that comes back like this.
Master of all four elements.
I wonder though how big of a part they will play in the whole series.
100 years passed and my
or in the
brother
end.
discovered the new avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
Yes.
Previously on Avatar.
Ember Island is a magical place. Doesn't your family have a house on Ember Island? We used to come
I
every
totally
summer
forgot
when we were kids.
that island was Ember Island.
Like waves washing away the footprints on the sand. Ember Island gives everyone a clean slate.
Okay.
Ember Island reveals the true you.
Interesting. Oh, that's It'll be quite interesting, I must say. At least that's what it. Okay.
Doesn't it seem kind of weird that we're hiding from the Fire Lord in his own house?
I told you, my father hasn't come here since our family was actually happy. And that was a long time ago. It's the last place anyone would think to look for us. You guys are not gonna believe this! There's a play about us.
We were just in town and we found this poster. What?
I
How is that
suppose
possible?
I know what this
Listen to this.
is
The Boy in the
about.
Iceberg is a new production from acclaimed playwright Puan Tim, who scoured the globe gathering information on the Avatar, from the icy South Pole to the heart of Ba Sing Se. His sources include singing nomads, pirates, prisoners of war, and a surprisingly knowledgeable merchant of cabbage.
Brought to you by the critically acclaimed Ember
Funny.
Island Players.
The cabbage player is back.
My mother used to take us to see them. They butchered love amongst the dragons every year.
Sokka, do you really think it's a good
Okay.
idea for us to attend a play about ourselves?
Come on, a day at the theater? This is the kind of wacky, time-wasting nonsense I've been missing.
Yeah. Exactly that.
Hey, I wanted to sit there.
Just sit next to me. What's the big deal?
I wanted to... Okay.
Why are we sitting in the
Okay.
nosebleed section? My feet can't see a thing from up here.
Don't worry, I'll tell your feet what's happening.
Okay.
Sokka, my only brother. We constantly roam these icy South Pole seas, and yet never do we find anything fulfilling.
All I want is a full feeling in my stomach. I'm starving.
Is food the only thing on your mind?
Oh boy.
Well, I'm trying to get it out of my mind and into my mouth. I'm starving.
This is pathetic. My jokes are way funnier than this.
I think he's got you pegged.
Yeah.
Every
that's-
day the world awaits a beacon
Okay,
to guide
and the
us,
jokes are quite
yet
funny.
none appears. Still, we cannot give up hope, for hope is all we have, and we must never relinquish it, even to our dying breath.
Well, that's just silly. I don't sound like that.
Oh man, this writer's a genius.
Indeed. That's quite
It
funny
appears to be
self-referential
someone
humor.
frozen in ice, perhaps for 100 years.
But who? Who is the boy in the iceberg?
Waterbend! Hi-ya!
Hey! She looks
Are you, frozen boy?
quite accurate, actually.
I'm the Avatar, silly, here to spread joy and fun.
Wait, is that a woman playing me?
What the fuck?
An airbender! My heart is so full of hope that it's making me tear bend.
Oh, that's so...
My stomach is so empty that it's making me tear bend. Meat!
But wait, is that a platter of meaty dumplings?
Ooh, where?
Did I mention that I'm an incurable prankster?
I don't do that. That's not what I'm like. And I'm not a woman.
Oh, they nailed you, Twinkle Toes.
Okay, well, it's amusing.
You must try this cake. I don't have time to stuff my face. I must capture the Avatar to regain my honor.
Well, while you do that, maybe I'll capture another slice.
You sicken me.
They make me look totally stiff and humorless.
Actually, I think that actor's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
How could you say that?
Let's forget about the Avatar and get massages.
How could you say that?
Oh, that...
Hey, look! I think I found something! It's a flying rabbit monkey!
Oh.
I think I'll name him Momo!
Okay.
Hi, everybody! I love you!
Does this dress make my butt look fat?
Riddles and challenges
What?
you face. If you are ever to...
Well, excuse me. Apologies for that slight interruption. Let's continue immediately.
leave this place.
Huh. This is indeed quite a funny portrayal of this whole thing, so...
Why did you have to steal that waterbending scroll?
It just gave me so much hope!
The Avatar is mine.
Okay.
Who's coming?
I'm the Blue Spirit, the scourge of the Fire Nation, here to save the Avatar.
That's actually quite funny that they didn't show Zhao being like getting beaten there, so interesting enough. How did they know about Jet
Don't
though?
cry, baby. Jet will wipe out that nasty town for you.
Oh, Jet, you're so bad.
What a nice portrayal.
Look,
Okay.
it's the Great Divide, the biggest canyon in the Earth Kingdom.
Let's keep flying.
Oh. 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 Oh god. Oh, that's incredibly amusing. Oh, that's a oh god. I'm kidding. I'm too hungry for this shit. Oh, that's a funny reference to how well that episode was received by the fans and how a lot of people don't want to consider that episode being canon at all. So That's very oh, that's a really fun nod to the response they got from the episode. That's funny.
Go,
Really
Yue.
funny.
You're the only woman who's ever taken my mind off of food. Wait, did you have pickled fish for dinner?
Goodbye, Saga. I have important moon duties to take care of. And yes, I did have pickled fish.
You never told me you made out with the moon spirit.
Shh, I'm trying to watch.
Oh look. Okay.
The Avatar is back to save the day!
Okay, well I suppose that's a way to portray that fight.
So far, this intermission is the best part of the play. Apparently, the playwright thinks I'm an idiot who tells bad jokes about meat all the time.
Yeah, you tell bad jokes about plenty of other topics.
I know!
At least the Saga actor kind of looks like you. That woman playing the Avatar doesn't resemble me at all.
I don't know. You are more in touch with your feminine side than most guys. Relax, Aang. They're not accurate portrayals. It's not like I'm a preachy crybaby who can't resist giving over-emotional speeches about hope all the time. What?
Yeah, that's not you at all.
Listen, friends. It's obvious that the playwright did his research. I know it must hurt, but what you're seeing up there on that stage is the truth.
And now they'll
Here
show
we
Toph.
are in the Earth
Okay.
Kingdom.
This is
Have a look around to see if I can find an earthbending teacher.
This is it. This must be where I come in.
yeah.
All over town, but I couldn't find a single earthbending master.
Here it comes.
You can't find an earthbending master in the sky. You have to look underground.
Who are you?
My name's Tough, because it sounds like tough. And that's just what I am.
Wait a minute. I sound like a guy. A really buff guy. Well, Toph, what you hear up there is the truth. It hurts, doesn't it? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't have cast it any other way. At least it's not a flying bald lady.
Oh, that.
So,
Yeah.
you're blind?
I can see you doing that. I see everything that you see, except I don't see like you do. I release a sonic wave from my mouth. There. I got a pretty good look at you.
Oh, I love how Toph enjoys this.
It's time we had a talk about your hair. It's gone too far.
Maybe it's best if we split up.
Azula, my sister, what are you doing here?
You caught me. Wait, what's that? I think it's your honor.
Where?
She escaped, but how?
If she continues drilling, this wall will come down for sure.
Haha, yes! Continue drilling. The city of Ba Sing Se can hide no longer.
That is indeed an interesting that's a very interesting portrayal of it, so. Huh. How did...
Jet, what did they do to you?
What the...
Must serve Earth King.
How did they...
Must destroy.
Find about... our... whatever. Not important.
Did Jet just die? You know, it was really unclear.
Oh God, okay.
I have to admit, Prince Zuko, I really find you attractive.
You don't have to make fun of me.
But I mean it. I've had eyes for you since the day you first captured me.
Wait! I thought you were the Avatar's girl.
The Avatar? Why, he's like a little brother to me. I certainly don't think of him in a romantic way. Besides, how could he ever find out about this?
Oh, you're getting up? Can you get me some fire flakes? Oh, and fire gummies!
Well, my brother, what's it going to be? Your nation or a life of treachery?
Choose treachery. It's more fun.
No way!
I hate you, Uncle. You smell, and I hate you for all time.
Okay. Well,
You
that.
didn't really say that, did you?
I might as well have.
Okay. Well, that's a way to portray them. I do quite.
Avatar's Day. Yep, yep.
Oh, that's a really cool way to actually do that.
Not if my lightning can help it. The Avatar is no more!
Fun.
Seems like every time there's a big battle, you guys barely make it out alive. I mean, you guys lose a lot.
You're one to talk, Suki. Didn't Azula take you captive? That's right, she did.
Are you trying to get on my bad side?
I'm just saying.
Does anyone know where Aang is?
You left to get me fire gummies like 10 minutes ago, and I'm still waiting.
I'm gonna check outside.
I have quite a few things to say about this, but okay.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not. I hate this play.
I know it's upsetting, but it sounds like you're overreacting.
It's just
Overreacting?
propaganda.
If I hadn't blocked my chakra, I'd probably be in the Avatar state right now. Whee!
Suki, what are the chances you can get me backstage? I got some jokes I want to give to the actor me.
I'm an elite warrior who's trained for many years in the art of stealth. I think I could get you backstage.
Of course.
Jeez, everyone's getting so upset about their characters. Even you seem more down than usual, and that's saying something.
You don't get it. It's different for you. You get a muscly version of yourself taking down 10 bad guys at once and making sassy remarks.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah,
but for me,
that's pretty
it
accurate.
takes all the mistakes I've made in my life and shoves them back in my face. My uncle, he's always been on my side, even when things were bad. He was there for me. He taught me so much. And how do I repay him? With a knife in his back. It's my greatest regret, and I may never get to redeem myself.
You have redeemed yourself to your uncle. You don't realize it, but you already have.
How do you know?
Because I once had a long conversation with the guy, and all he would talk about was you.
Really?
Yeah, and it was kind of annoying.
Oh, sorry.
But it was also very sweet. All your uncle wanted was for you to find your own path and see the light. Now you're here with us. He'd be proud.
Ow! What was that for?
That's how I show affection.
Your Zuko costume's pretty good, but your scar's on the wrong side.
The scar's not on the wrong side!
Hilarious.
He's coming this way.
Can I help you?
Actually, I think I can help you. I'm a big Sokka fan, but I don't think you're representing him quite as well as you could be.
Oh no, another fan with ideas.
Just hear me out. Here's something I think the real Sokka would say. What does the cabbage merchant use to fix his cabbages? A cabbage patch!
Hey, that's actually pretty good. Let me see those. A rocky relationship. Not bad.
Also, don't be
Okay.
afraid to make up some phrases, especially before an attack. Something like, flying kick-a-bow!
Who are you, anyway?
I'm just a guy who likes comedy.
Katara, did you really mean what you said in there? In where? What are you talking about?
On stage, when you said I was just like a brother to you, and you didn't have feelings for me.
I didn't say that. An actor said that.
But it's true, isn't it? We kissed at the invasion, and I thought we were gonna be together. But we're not.
Aang, I don't know.
Why don't you know?
Because we're in the middle of a war, and we have other things to worry about. This isn't the right time.
Well, when is the right time?
Aang,
After the
I'm
war.
sorry, but right now I'm just a little confused. I just said I was confused.
That's a really
I'm
bad
going
time to
inside.
come. Huh. Yeah, whatever.
Ah, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, you are.
Here's what you missed. We went to the Fire Nation, and you got better, and Katara was the Painted Lady, and I got a sword, and I think Combustion Man died. Ooh, look, the invasion's about to start. Shh.
I just want to let you know, Aang, that I'll always love you. Like a brother.
I wouldn't want it any other way.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Toph, would you say you and Aang have a rocky relationship?
I told him to say that.
I hope everyone's ready for the invasion. Slap a pow!
Okay.
We finally made it to the royal palace, but no one's home.
Actually, I'm home, and I want to join you.
I guess we have no choice. Come on!
What?
I guess that's it. The play's caught up to the present now.
Wait, the play's not over.
But it is over.
Yeah,
Unless
they'll show them being
this is
defeated.
the future.
Yeah, they'll show
The
them being
energy
defeated.
harnessed from that comet, no one will be
Yep.
able to stop the Fire Nation!
Father, Zuko and the Avatar are at the palace. They are trying to stop you.
You take care of Zuko. I shall face the Avatar myself.
Oh, that's such a freaking amazing portrayal of.
You find the Fire Lord. I'll hold her off.
You are no longer my brother. You are an enemy.
No! I am the rightful heir to the throne!
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty cool way to portray the ending, I suppose. Neat. But kind of grim, yeah.
So, you have mastered all 4 elements?
Yeah, and now you're going down.
No! It is you who are going down! You see, you are too late! The comet is already here, and I'm unstoppable!
This is almost as entertaining as the actual fight. Except not even close, but... Oh, that effect though.
It is over, Father. We've done it.
Yes, we have done it. The dreams of my father and my father's father have now been realized. The world is mine.
Ha! Okay.
That wasn't a good play.
I'll say.
No kidding. Horrible. You said it.
But the effects were decent.
Okay. I know I have ranted on the whole humor aspect of Avatar quite often. And yeah, the humor in the series is not usually it's not the sort that I prefer, but I do appreciate the humor nonetheless, even though I usually don't laugh. I mean, I did this time, but still. The humor is actually well done for what it is, and I can certainly appreciate it, and it's an integral part of the whole series. I mean, yeah, so this is a really fun way to show it, and this is very interesting. This is the last episode before the Sozin's Comet episodes, and it's like a recap of the whole series. Done so freaking hilariously. It's really... it's really... I do like this episode because this is kind of like a recognition episode. Like, it really does show that they have listened to their fans and they really do appreciate what people think of the episodes and such, in a way, I should say. But yeah, I did like this episode quite a bit. It was really fun. And yeah, it had a lot of it was chock full of jokes and a lot of fun portraying of many of the things, and it was really funny way how they portrayed every other character and how you could how you can just drive characters to be stereotypes and just assign them with one attribute, and that's how you usually create characters, and then you add them layers on top of that. And yes, it's a very accurate way how the characters are made, without, of course, putting the layers on them. And that's the main difference why in the act the characters were very flat and silly, I should say, when compared to the actual characters who have a lot of depth and are very vivid living things, and they feel like actual characters with character. So that's a really fun comparison to make, and it's really amusing, and I really did enjoy how well they portrayed this as a war propaganda, sort of. Even though it didn't really come off as propaganda, so to say, because it didn't have all that much of propaganda elements, it was still kind of funny way to blackmail the Team Avatar, and that's a really fun way, really fun. And it also misrepresent a lot of the elements, although many of them were accurate. It was a really fun episode. I could go on about this for long, but let's just immediately jump to the scene by scene conclusion. So yeah, it's kind of interesting that we actually just we start out with the whole training aspect, and yeah, that's very important since the conclusion will be in the next episode. It's also kind of really fun that Suki is still with them and she's still an integral part. I really hope that she will play an important part in the final episodes. Okay, there's so little, what should I say? I think the scenes have really spoken for themselves. They are just very funny, and I really... oh, whatever. There's not much to say here. These normal, scenes with the actors, or in the whole play, were very just simple and fun, and the majority of the comedic value of this episode really comes from the actual characters' reactions to scenes, and it is really amusing. I really do like how they feel how the characters feel that they were portrayed in the play, because that's really fun, and I really do like this whole thing that they actually like. Yeah, that it's not actually just that simple that they are portraying this would be just a funny recap of the whole series, but this episode also had some more like kind of deeper character moments, especially with Aang and Katara, and well, mostly with them. Yeah, especially like this here, like this was like, it was really interesting the way they portrayed like this episode still had some meaning besides like being just a fun recap. But and yeah, it was just a lot of fun. But yeah, there's not much to say, however. So unfortunately there's not much to like say about the scenes, because you could just I could just go about going through the differences between the actual episodes and what happened there, but that's not very interesting, so let's just immediately get to the outro. So, this episode was indeed quite funny, and I did enjoy this, surprisingly enough. I know, it's a comedic episode mostly, but I still enjoyed it, because it was still a lot of fun. And it was a really cool recap for the whole series, so it was really fun. I did like it, and yeah, even though it wasn't actually even pointless, mostly because it is indeed a recap, and that's a very cool thing to have, because it really does remind you of how long the journey has been for the characters, and that's a very interesting and important aspect. But it also did have some character moments for Zuko, Katara, and Aang, and also Toph, and to lesser part Sokka and Asuki, but that's not important. But yeah, so it wasn't completely pointless, and it was still a fun. It was really fun, and it really does feel like an Avatar episode. Like, this really does, like, that play really does kind of well summarize how the whole series of Avatar feels like. Even though it's a really exaggerated, like, the jokes are really stupid and really silly, and the people are caricatures, but still, it's a really kind of a fun portrayal of the whole series. I really did enjoy this episode. I know this is a little bit shorter than the usual videos I do, but there's just like not that much to say. But I really did like this episode. I know it had a lot of, like, there are some kind of silly things about it and just some stupid and pointless things, but overall I did enjoy this. I mean, it does feel kind of pointless, but I can still give it like some, I can personally think that it was meaningful, so I can give it meaning, personally. I certainly think that not everybody will enjoy this episode, but I did, and yeah, that's fine enough for me. I can see bad things about this episode, but mostly those are so minor things that I really just like. Mostly though, about this episode, I really enjoy the Team Avatar's reactions to the scenes and characters and that, because that's fun. It's really fun to see them react to themselves portrayed as in a war propaganda, sort of. So yeah, that's cool. It's a fun episode. So, but what do you think about this? I know I'm praising it quite a bit, but I certainly think that people might not love this episode or like this episode as much as I did. So, please do give me your opinions. I certainly think that people love this even more than I did, but I certainly want to hear the negative side of things, because I really want people to disagree with me. So, please do tell me your opinions, and even if you do agree with me, feel free to give me your comments, because that will be very helpful. So, yeah, again, apologies for the later, shorter episode, but there's not much to say here. So, without further ado, I thank you for, I thank you for watching. I'm very grateful for your views, comments, likes, and all that fun jazz. And I'm very, very appreciative of you joining on me on this journey. It has been quite a long journey, and we have finally reached the finale. But before that, there will be the movie commentary that will be coming up. So I certainly hope that you'll join me on that as well. And most of all, I thank you for being with me. So, I'll see you in the next video. Stay awesome. Have a great day. Ganmu out.